There you are. Hello and welcome here. My name is Mar, and sort of a year ago I created an animation studio in Japan, and usually I like at least once a week share what I'm working on. Today is original work. These are my characters. They actually come from my webcomic, and it's animation. Technically we're making a short 35-second song, like duet animation, where we're lip syncing some of the cuts. What I'm working on today is in this cut, and it's an illustration. As you see, it's very illustration-like because it's a flashback, so it's a bit special. I'll play for you the full song. Hopefully you hear me well. Welcome to everyone. We're streaming on YouTube and Twitch as we used to, and this is technically our weekly stream. Sometimes we have like surprise streams at like odd hours, odd times, especially when the production is high, like when we're doing either commissions or original work. If production is high, I may feel like, okay, let's share this, let's talk about it, let's talk about anything while working. Today, however, is like the weekly stream that we do always the same day, same time, but it's actually the next day. Usually we do it on Wednesdays. For some of you, maybe Tuesdays. Today is Thursday for me. I live in Japan. It's 12 midday in Japan right now on Thursday. So it's one day after. I made a poll actually asking you, okay, next week, very exceptionally, we have to change the stream. Like, do you want to do it earlier, later, or like next day? And you said the next day was the best option, so that's what we did. That's why I'm live now. Just checking everything's fine. It looks like it. And by the way, welcome to our new subscribers. Not sure if they're here. We had a few like new followers we had on Twitch recently. Also welcome if you're new on YouTube, or welcome if you're a regular of ours, obviously. You see, I'm getting a chat from something important, so give me a second. Okay. Alright, so I guess it's time to announce that next week on the 30th of some of you, we'll have an interview from an animator. I'll let you know more about it. I mean, if you follow us on Twitch, you'll get a notification when we go live, but I'll also post about it, I guess, on Patreon, on Twitter, and on YouTube itself, like, hey, we're having an interview. Hey, Adrian. Yes, everything is working fine. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you very much and welcome. Alright. I have a few things to talk, like a few subjects I noted we could talk about, but today I really want to take it more chill than usually, because I've had like a very tiring day yesterday, the day before that. I mean, this week I've used a lot of energy in various things. Many things were good. I mean, we're good. I'm fine, healthy, fine. But I spent a lot of energy on some things, and I slept quite poorly in the last 2 nights for various reasons. And I don't wanna push myself too hard. So, I mean, I don't wanna fall sick or anything. So let's take it easier than usual, and let's just work on things I feel like working on, so on. And today I feel like working better on this guy. But before that, and now that more people is joining, I think I'll play this for you. However, when I play this animation with the song, sometimes this crashes. So let's save first. Good. It's working well, I believe. Okay, so we have this save. I'm preparing this cut, so this animation I'm doing all by myself, almost. But for the first cut, I asked someone in our team if they want to like give it a try and animate like the dragon flying in this case. So I'm just preparing this, but for the full thing, let's see it now. Okay. Hey, everything's safe, right? Safe, yeah. It's ready for a crash. All right. Oops. Ah. No, sorry. Now you'll be able to hear my my desktop sounds. There you go. Love when I'm with you. The clock ticks down. I'm preparing the scene, by the way. I feel myself. I'm never on more time with you than now. Hey Azure. I'll miss you when you leave. I want you on my way. I'm jealous for these days. I need you to stay. Ta-da! Love when and it didn't break. I'm so happy. Normally in streams it doesn't crash. I don't know why it crashes only when I'm alone. Like, isn't the computer having more trouble when I'm like live? I don't know. Makes no sense. But it worked and I hope you liked it. As you saw, the ending cuts, like the ending 2 cuts are almost done. In terms of animation, like they're actually singing, right? So while others are like a big sketch, this is because it's storyboard like. And the even most complete one now looks more well drawn is this one that we're working on today. But we'll hide all these like wind thing, or at least make it less prominent, because I don't want it to confuse me while I'm painting. Okay, it's fine, whatever. Why is it here though? This should not be here. Anyway, actually let's take out this. Okay, flashback. This is like effects, let's say. Effects or whatever we want to call it. I'm just like clarifying a bit this. So how is it going for you? Why don't you tell me something nice that's been going on for you this week? Like something unexpected and nice that happened. Let's celebrate some good things. Body. Okay. So I'll try not to sing. Oh, this is number 2. Then let's have another one. It's a layer inside and it will be number 3. It will come here. However, do we want to So what will happen now is that we'll animate him in a bit of a very close position to where he is now, but more like a previous frame to where he is now, but very close. It's like a slow motion-ish thing. Let me know something that's been happening that's been good. Wait, let me start with the body actually. So actually the moment would be like this. Let me think. moving myself. So it's like the hand, and he'll come from here. The hand will be up, like this. Yeah. So we'll have the hand more up and more close. Ta-da! Adrian, okay, something good for me. As Azure is to be on time here right now. Today I have luck. Okay, although it's kind of late for me, I will try to stay as long as possible. Oh, thank you very much. If you have to rest though, like, please go. Like, I don't want anyone to missing important things. I just sleep for my sake. Also, the video always stays here. I mean, of course, I want you to be here. Really, I'm not kicking you out, but do not feel like you have to, okay? Okay, so the hand will come from up, and the body will be more like here. Let's take this out. Maybe too much. How about you, Azure? What's something good other than catching me from the beginning of the stream? I guess. Yeah, I mean, we'll use the light table later to draw well everything. Hey Mazel, how is it going? Welcome. Ah! It froze. Eeh. Okay. Alright, so I think this will be enough, and now we can use the light table for the rest. See. So this will be tricky. Let's see. Can I use a full folder? Oops. I know. And now here. Yeah, okay. So no. Interesting. If we move the body that way. Hey Mar, hey Mar. I read the comment. Hello Campello, how are you doing? What's something good that's been going on with you? We're trying to talk about like some positive things, surprise things that has happened this week. As Ray says, I submitted the final draft for the first project in my art class last night. Ooh, congratulations! Ooh. Actually, let's say something myself too. Something good this week is that I've been working on a lot of things at the same time, a lot in the last weeks. And yesterday I finished one project, which was the tax filing. I've never did the tax filing as a freelancer and not in Japan, so it was quite a big thing for me. And I went to a place where they help you, like a community that helps you, and they were much more helpful than I thought. I thought that they would give me some guidelines, help me get through the numbers, and I'll have to still like fill in everything myself, like lots of forms, lots of documents. But actually they print everything, they gave me the numbers, and they will fill in themselves to the office. So I'm like, I thought it would take much more, like it took a lot of work, but I thought it would take even more work. But it was nice. It was good. So that's something that I'm very happy for. Oops. And actually it was also a very good day, like very sunny and so on yesterday. So I actually, like when I came back, I enjoyed some sunbathing just in the front of my house with the cats, the cat friends we have. So, but like some like 10-20 minutes where I just sit down in the floor, like I don't care about anything. I don't care about things. And the cats came and sit next to me. And that was so cute. That's my good news, I guess. How about you, Mazo? How about you, Gonzalo? What have been going on that's nice this week? If anyone wants to share like anything else, actually, it's fine. It's just I'm trying to set a light tone today. So I was mentioning I had a tough week. I haven't slept very well tonight, for example, and I look forward to just chill and draw whatever I want, which in this case Wendel is a nice subject to draw. Actually, so the arm will go here because it's not an exact copy. There you go. Now for the neck. I would say if I take out this and activate this, yeah. It's fine. We can go in this direction. And again, welcome to all our new people. We've had a few new subscribers, and reminder, next week we'll have an interview. I suggested the topic to our guest. Like, okay, we could talk about this should be the questions I would be asking, so the interview, it's not like the guest is not like caught completely on blank on the spot. Like, at least they have the topic, of course, then we have like questions from the chat, or it becomes more of a conversation. There's always surprises during the interviews, but it will be much easier that way, of course. Okay, so let's move this June. Okay, so we have the body in the real position previously, and the hand we said would be a bit more above. So now we'll draw only the hand. If I start drawing something that's on the hand, tell me I shouldn't. Just like a very slow motion movement. So the hand should be a bit more close. Like every finger, everything should be more, not open. This. Very nice. I'm from South America, Argentina, in the Patagonia. So cold. Oh my god, really? What are the temperatures there? Like the average, like day and night of these days. And welcome here. I think we've seen each other before. It's not your first time in our streams, right? I don't think so. So the hand is like, boom, opening a bit. Okay, good. Now, for the face, a tricky face. Should be. This is very tricky, really, because it will go a bit down. So I need to focus. I mean, sorry, it's my stream, but I like being pending off the chat. Otherwise, as always, we're streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, but I can see all the chat from both places, so don't restrain yourself and ask me if something gets unclear. Gonzalo, very nice. I'm from. Oh, I already read that. Okay. Oh, by the way, thank you very much for your likes. It always helps. It helps. Okay. So the face will go a bit down, which means that the eyes will also go. The eyes will, ironically, be more open now. They will go thinner as it moves to the next frame. Ah! It broke down again. Right now, 14 degrees Celsius is a beautiful night. I see. That's kind of fine. It's fine. And good work, thank you. Let me see the things I want to talk about today. I have a list around topics. Okay, so one thing, this guy, by the way, I did this drawing in a surprise stream we did like a couple days ago. Maybe you were there. And then later, I think that same day, I fixed a bit of it. So basically that was one of the surprise stream things. So last week I did 2 surprise streams, and this week was 1 so far. Tomorrow I may do another one, but I don't think so, because I'm being quite tired and there's other tasks that are requiring my attention. But I mean, at least we're having the weekly one, and we had 1 extra, so it's good, we're fine. Maybe the eye should be a bit more, let me think, this way. Okay, so that way. Oops. So yeah, maybe you saw this drawing already. I mean, we have it posted on Twitter, I believe. I use Twitter especially for posts related to animation. So like, okay, we created these. Oh, I didn't post that we're on stream now. Oh, but I already, well, I mean, you have to be at least a follower of YouTube or Twitch to be notified for sure. As you see, sometimes I don't post it around like, hey, we're live. So that's the thing. So congratulations, you got it, you made it here. I'm drawing too much, I think, and I should have checked that the animation makes sense first. So give me a moment, because we'll check. Now, delete this, show me this. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it will look nice. Let's continue. Hey Jonas, nice to have you here. How is it going? It's going very well, thank you. Today we're having a more chill stream than usual, especially because I had like a tough week myself, so I'm just trying what I feel like, which is our original inside our original original animation based on a duet song. I'm drawing one of my favorite things, which is this beautiful flashback scene with our character. We're animating him, so it's going well. How is it going for you? Do you have something to share? Like, how's your week? Something nice going on maybe? Dun dun. So because he will open more the mouth later, we should close a bit of this. Right. The above part, because the separation with the nose should not be so different, but this will. And he is so handsome. You. Hope you're all liking what I'm drawing today. So maybe we should show him. No, it's too small. Awesome character, by the way, pretty great. Thank you. Thank you very much. He's technically younger in the comic where he comes from, but for this animation's sake, he went, yeah, bigger, older. Is it clear that the mouth is more open later? Maybe we'll even close it more. And the eyes make sense, so what we fixed was correct. So if you make yourself, I'll start doing odd expressions now. Allow me, wait. How do the eyebrows go up or down? By the way, did my camera stop, I believe? No, I didn't. It's working well. No, I think it's fine going up. Remembers me, Full Metal Alchemist characters. Yeah, Edward is one of my favorites. So no wonder he ends up like that. I mean, this is his design from the another animation, like actually it's the animation you can see here, that he created. It's the same character, like the blonde guy running around here is the same character as this one. And at some point he shifts. He got this adult design, maybe, and he looks a bit like Edward, I guess. But the story is quite different. It's fantasy adventure, for sure. But it's different topics. We're talking different things. Yeah, so we have here a bit, draw it, just in. You know what we are, and now the fun is more clothes. Fun about the hair. Okay, let me move this to fix. Ah! Or wait. No, let's do the hair first. We'll have to fix that part later. So we'll do it in a different layer because I may want to fix that later. So the hair. So this doesn't move. He's wearing not a ponytail but like a sort of one of hair. Like not, yeah, like a bun, like what I'm wearing actually. Something like that. I'm so happy to give him like a romance little animation finally. But again, it's not spoilery. Okay, so how we will animate that? Should be like this. So and this wave should be, wait, this is the body. Ah, this is tricky. Yes, I love doing hair. I get so focused. Sorry for my English. Oh, that's fine. My English is also not so great. If we don't understand each other, we'll try again. And don't worry about stuff. It's fine. Let's just chill here. And again, as always, if you're saying something in the chat and I miss it, that goes for everyone. Just repeat it if it's something that's important to you and don't want me to miss it. If you touch something that's like not a taboo topic but something I don't feel comfortable about talking about, I'll let you know, just like, okay, we're not talking about this, thank you very much anyway for bringing the subject, and that's fine. I usually take into account everything that goes on. Let me see, what else can we talk about? I have a few things. So we have the dragon. We talk about the dragon. We have him fly from below. It may look super ugly to see the wings like flapping and then we give up. But in my imagination it looks beautiful, so we'll do it. We'll try. As I mentioned, I finished the accounting. I've been working in a lot of things lately, like these last 2 months since we finished a commissioned music video. I've been digitalizing a lot of the, like I had, not to exaggerate, a stack like this, a stack of paper like this that I scanned or like let go, like I went through it, let it go to like just put things on my computer, put them in the right place, and then make space in my house in general, including drawings and notes and paperwork and a lot of things, like from animation school or for like Japanese school, everything. And I've been organizing my like like probably like 12 terabytes of data, putting everything on organized and create a system that will work. Because I started accumulating things when a bit before, like from high school, I guess. Like, okay, so this is like high school, this is university, then we have like illustration, then we're going like this Japanese. Like, it was accumulating like these personal pictures, it was accumulating in different ways, and now it's like, okay, this is company stuff, like animation, this illustration, this project, this other projects I've done in the past, like I did ASMR videos, I had a cosplay shop, like many things. That we have education, we have university section, we have like animation section, we have resources. Like I put everything in ways that make sense, like with all their backups. That took a lot of time and energy. Then accounting, again, I just started being like a freelancer like not only last year, and I did my first tax filing yesterday actually. It took a lot of learning, like about accounting and so on, and then accounting in Japan with Japanese books and stuff. I did my best. I know some Japanese. We can talk about what we're watching, like movies or anime. Yeah, sure. Like, let me know, what have you been watching lately? I've been watching, like, I'll keep finishing my story about what I'm talking about when I'm working about, but I can also introduce. I've been watching lately Horimiya, like a shoujo manga. Like a shoujo anime actually that I used to read in the past. And I've been watching Ranma again. I found Ranma and I'm watching it again, and it's so nostalgic, like in terms of anime. Yeah, I'm a bit back to anime lately. The last month I was more about live action. Okay, let me think about this. I think it's strange because I'm doing backwards now. So yeah, I've been working on this project. I've been updating our whole website. If you're new here, take a look, because it's likely that you will find things that are interesting to you. We have like 3 sort of sections. We have like the portfolio where you can see all our works, like our most important works. You can see our services, like if you would like to hire us to create animation for you. And then we have resources with like interviews and tutorials, downloadables, like vlogs, lots of stuff. So maybe check that if you're interested. And Jonas, tell us, what have you been watching, like animes or movies? Alright, so I've been working on some projects lately. I've been also doing like, so we did that whole website remodeling, I think a lot of content. We're training the team. We've been training the team. Actually, this is too much. It's too much. Let me think. Hello Ramon, welcome here. The anime that I'm very addicted to is Full Metal. Oh my god, I've seen Full Metal Alchemist so many times. Like read the manga, seen the old anime, seen the new anime like Brotherhood. It is so good in so many ways. Like the characters, the story, the drawings. It's so good. So good. Adrian, what I finished to watch like 2 days ago was Psychopaths. Ooh, do you recommend it? The anime and movie. Have you seen it? No, I haven't. It may not be one of my, like from the is it like sci-fi, like science fiction, or like it look like a bit let me see, like because I've seen for sure like advertisement around in the train and so on. Yeah, it's like a science fiction, darkish. style right. It may not be my thing, but the character design is great. It looks like the animation will also be good, so I may give it a try. At least a couple chapters, like even if it's not my thing, sometimes I like to give it a bit of a try when it looks like very good and everyone's watching it, just to know what's going on. I mean, after all, it's an animation company, so from one side I want to have fun and watch the things I'm interested about. From the other side, I also need to be updated up to a degree, so this one we will we'll see. So from here, now let me take this out. See the animation. Boom. Yeah, it works well. He gets like more like like even more like the love. Oh, I get so excited. Like he's, you can see how nice he is and so on. Fast now. It's like a very slow motion thing. I don't think we'll draw every single frame for this because it will be sort of like a nightmare, but have like maybe one more in between here, maybe a couple more in between those. Let's see, at least will be 3 drawings at the very least. Right, so let's keep having this. We still have the face below, so let's add all those details that we had. It's for consistency. Consistency. Yeah, so as I was saying, I've been working on many things and I've got so burned out because most of the things were not very creative. Like I've been doing interviews. We did a couple of interviews on live last month, and like last month, was it this month? I don't even know. But doing more interviews and collaborations, and I like most of the things are important and I like them in general. Like I don't dislike website building. I like doing interviews. I like having things organized, so it's all good things, but all together was like a lot. So I needed a break and to start. That's not the hair, I messed up. And I needed this break to do a bit of my own work, which is good. Simplification, focus on the things that matter is good. And it matters a lot to have an updated website, it matters to have everything digitalized and so on, but it also matters that I can keep it decent in my brain and enjoy the process. Like why would I be doing something as difficult as creating a studio? And then if I hate what I'm doing on a daily basis. Some seasons I understand. It's what happens. Some seasons like, okay, it's organizing time and I'm moving data up and down and I cannot create because like the files are not even connected to the computer or the software, blah blah, so that's fine, but it was too long. Okay. The animation is so perfect, pretty well though. I see. So I have to note it. Psychopath. Sometimes I feel like just stop and take a nap, you know? Yeah, absolutely. But then it's myself, it's like, yeah, stop and take a nap, but then, oh, there's an email and I go do it. And yesterday was the time. I finished something well and before I thought I would have finished it, so I had a lot of margin and technically free time that I got it. And instead I was like, yeah, but I could also do this and that. So I took a break, but it was not long enough to help me rest for what I needed. I should have taken a nap. I even went to bed for a while, but then I didn't actually sleep and put myself to sleep. I was just like browsing things or like reading. It was not what I needed. I needed the nap. This, we need to move the neck. Yeah, let's put this. I think the most important is to connect the neck. Overall, I'm good though. Like, there's nothing that's actually happening that is super bad or anything. I just self-impose a lot of responsibilities, and now I'm trying to simplify again. Like, okay, you have a lot of open projects. Many things happen is that, like, things happen. Like, okay, like I wanted to add resources to the website, and I had to remodel the whole website. That was not expected. Or the accounting thing, I thought it would have been finished by 3 weeks ago, but then I mistook something in the meeting. Like in the Japanese, I thought we were meeting that day. We had to meet another day, then I couldn't make it, and why we postponed it. So it's been a lot of, it should have been finished done one project at a time, but then things happen, and now I'm starting to close up things to focus on what now will make sense, which is create more portfolio, practice more animation, contact new people to see like what's coming, like where we have open slots we have some open slots for work in 2021 and 2022, so I'm talking to people and see if someone wants our creation, so that's nice, and that's more fine. And then interviews, like, okay, I have a nice strategy, we have an interview next week, but I don't want to add more than 2 interviews a month, for example, because that's not our focus. Even if I like them, I need to stop it. Like, make it regular, but not make it a promise that yes, this will happen every single week. Okay. Sometimes, like, okay, what is your anime genre? Oh, absolutely. Like, I can pick one. It's like a mix of adventure animes, romance animes, and if they're in a fantasy setting, then that's it. Does it make sense? Like, actually what I'm creating is my anime genre. Like, my top. I also enjoy a lot of like mystery type, like Detective Conan-ish, or like only pure romance or pure adventure. But usually if it has some romance aspect, and then there has like, so like, let's say Full Metal Alchemist, let's say Cardcaptor Sakura, those like fantasy-ish but have some romance in it. We have Inuyasha, for example, right? Like, Rama is fantasy, I guess, because people transforms into things. So that would be my favorite. How about you guys? Like, tell me, like, what are your favorite genres? Like, anime, manga type, let me know. Jonas says, and your brain don't get the time to, just take the energy back. I know. Even when I'm watching anime, I'm thinking like, oh, cool animation, cool hair. I know. Like, stop. Or not stop, but let me rest. And that's the thing, like, doing a stream with you, I love it. I absolutely love it. I like talking to you, and it's just nice. It's fun. Like, I'm drawing the character I love the most, or one of them. But then it takes some energy, and after I finish, I shouldn't rush, like, okay, next thing. It would be like, okay, chill, like, listen to myself, like, what do I need now? Do I need to go for a walk? Do I need to take a nap? Do I need to scroll Instagram endlessly? Do I need to read? Do I need to talk to someone else? What do I really need? Not just like, okay, I have this list, look, my to-do list. It's like, okay, today I have this you have to do, then you have this that are optional. And it's like, okay, what else could I do now? No, stop, listen, and then go for it. I'm really trying to do that. I'm really trying to stop, like, since Saturday. I'm trying to really have a stop time, like at 7. I start my days like work-ish at 8, 9 in a.m. and then at 7 p.m., which is like, it's like 10 hours. I try to, like, okay, stop computer, stop. Like, okay, I can watch a video because I feel like watching it, but not because it's productive. It's difficult. I'm not used to being bored, and I trying to adding things, but it's helping. The days that I actually stop at 7 and I do things that I feel like doing and really feel like doing, whether it's lay down in the floor and look at the ceiling, the next day is much better. So it actually pays off. Isn't it ironic that I don't rest? Like, that's the thing you would want to be, but you don't anyway. Sometimes just a good walk is good to clear our minds. Active rest. Exactly. Yeah, that's right. We've been walking a lot actually. I used to watch Dragon Ball Z. Oh, that's a good one. That's a classic good one. The story is really good. Like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z are super good. Like especially the manga. Like the animation has a lot of filler as far as I know, but the mangas are so good and 2 point. Like it's so much. There's so much imagination into them. I think it's romance and action, but I really love Bakuman. Oh, Bakuman is good. It's like I also have like some things that are out of the genre that I love as well. Especially if you go like live action, it's not just anime. Like yeah. Have you seen that episode of Kids Next Door where they parody Dragon Ball? Okay, I haven't seen it, but well, you're asking to Ramon, so that's fine. If I miss something in the chat, please let me know. Especially now we're having some interaction both in Twitch and YouTube, so I may have missed something. Just bring it back again. It's fine. It's completely fine. I'm here for you. So yeah, this is where we're going. We're missing something in the arm, I'm seeing. Actually, the arm became so much thicker for no reason. So let me fix that. So let's put the arm. Body. Have a song in my head. Lately I've been, because I wasn't walking much, and I got the recommendation like, oh, why don't you put music? Like, try to make walk enjoyable again, because before it was like always the same path. Like, it's not that we travel much like, lately, right? It's always the same way and so on. So it's purely music, and we have sakuras, we have cherry blossoms this week. It's beautiful. So I'm trying to make routes that have some cherry blossoms around. Like, okay, that house has one. There's a temple there with some, so I'm trying to do the route, and I've been having fun. And all the songs now are in my head. I'm trying not to sing. Especially, it's not even in English. You will not know what's going on. It's in Catalan lately. The songs I'm hearing are from my native language. So, no Flash. I'm going to look for it. It was pretty funny. I saw it TV years ago. And Jonas said, I love when the travels are on a dragon. A dragon? When they're like, we have a deadline to finish this manga. Ah, right. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Bakuman is so well done. Like, I learned a lot from it. Not just about like how things were. Like, it's quite structure-wise, it's decently realistic. In about the manga publishing world, so I enjoy that. The illustrations are great. I like the characters. There's some romance in it, as you know. So yeah, it was something very enjoyable. Because everything is so drafty, it's fine to not make it match exactly. All right. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Now we can do an in between for this. Let me decide it. It was the animation again. If we have new friends, hello, or like people that's joining now, like regulars joining now. To just present myself and what we're doing again today. So my name's Mar. I've been living in Japan for 6 years. We're up to the 7th now. We're getting closer to the 7th year I've been here, and I created an animation studio. I thought, well, worth saving. Today, usually we work in commissions on streams. Like once a week, I decide to just like show you what I'm working on, like the team's working on. Sometimes I'm like correcting things for the team. Some projects, like it's basically me in the studio, and then when we have projects, I ask some people like, hey, can you help here? Like other freelancers, and we gather. We've been up to 8, I think, per project, and now I'm working on an original actually, where I'm practicing lip synchronization, and there's a cute love song with our own characters. Very lovely. So I'll play that for you. We just saved the file, right? But we'll save again because I say so. We'll save again and I'll play the song for you again. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Some of the cats are very storyboard like this one with the dragon flying. It will be actually like this, like a dragon flying from below. And other cats are more finished, like we actually see the lip sync, like the lip synchronize, but because there's a bit of lag in Clip Studio Paint with the song, sometimes it doesn't look synchronized. So, but let's play it. Are you in Japan? So cool. Yeah, I'm in Japan. I'm in Tokyo. I've been here for a while. I thought I was pretty fine. What's your favorite character in Dragon Ball? Ooh, I don't know. I think I liked the god, the Corpatit. Like in Catalan we'd call him Corpatit. The actual name was Piccolo, I think. I like him. Was very interesting character. Okay. Let's play this.
Love when I'm with you. The clock ticks down.
Flashback.
I'm never on more time with you than now. I'll miss you when you leave. I want you on my way. I'm jealous for these days. I need you to stay.
Okay, we need to dress him, by the way. We need to dress this guy. He's not supposed to be naked. But I designed some clothes for him. That's are them, like the two characters we're seeing in this animation is these two. And I don't think I'll use this set. And I haven't decided what he's wearing. So he's not wearing the same things that in the flashback, though. So make it even more clear than that's a flashback, that's a thought. What we're working on today, like he's not wearing this. We're wearing something different. How are you feeling? Like it's good as look. What can you rephrase that? I'm not sure. What do you mean? Like how am I feeling about this project? So cute, really great animation so far. Thank you very much. One of my favorite character was also Piccolo. Oh, that's nice. He's nice, right? Like he's powerful, but somehow serious, centered, and it's so he has such a key role. Like if he's dead, people cannot be revived, and just it was so interesting things around him. I like it because usually I like the main character the most, but in Dragon Ball there's a lot of diversity that, yeah. I'm usually like a canon type of fan, like I like the main couple, for example. But in Dragon Ball I did have like different favorites. Goku is fine. And yeah, the others were even more interesting. Okay, let's do the in-between, I guess. Why is the Simpsons cartoon popular in Japan? I wouldn't say it's popular, but then my husband has the movie, like has actually the DVD of the movie, so it must be known at a certain degree. I wouldn't say popular. No, it's not. I don't think it's in regular TV. I've never seen it there. But it could be known, like as pop culture. I don't know. Not as much as in Spain for sure. That's for sure. Like in Spain, I think they still put it every day from 2 to 3 every single day. They have a couple chapters, or at least they have it for a lot of years. Okay, so in between time, we've been on for an hour already. We may not be here for super longer. I don't know, maybe we just at least do the in-between. I'm enjoying the time here, but again, I need to focus on resting, and today I still have a few things I must do, like I need to prepare this task for our staff, and another thing, like some other things. I've been already working for some hours. This card, by the way, will have like the magic and the flowers flying, but for now we're just doing him, we're doing Wendel. Leave him naked, they don't gonna notice. No one's gonna notice, like, oh, hot guy. I mean, if he's naked, oh, well, we won't see much. Like, there's this covering, like the magic is covering him, like this is him and this is her. So with a bit of lag, we'll just see a very nice view. Because I do like drawing characters that to me look attractive. Although we have, I'd say, a lot of diversity and designs, and in designs and in species even, like not just like, oh, this character is you know, of color or looks more Asian or whatever. No. We're talking different species even. Like we have like a dragon, we have a lion lady, we have like a panther king, we have like a underground monster heat something. So it's nice in that sense. They're all handsome and attractive in some way to me, I guess. With some favorites. It's difficult to make in-betweens because it's very draft-like, everything. So if we ever clean up, we may even need to redo the in-between, so I will just take like the key and then go for it. So I'm just marking where the hand should go. Okay. And then we'll actually use the light table again. So this is the in-between should be closer to the green, and this is the actual armor like thing he's wearing. The arm is a bit special in terms of in-between. Ooh, I almost sing the thing. Ooh. Let me see other things I would have liked to talk about today. Talk about, the projects I've been working on. I'm working on now, like, so I have this project, the interviews, talking with possible clients, negotiation, let's say. We have posting things around, like Twitter, LinkedIn, and so on. I have everything scheduled, and we have training for our team. So while we're don't have a commission, we do, like, when we have no commission set, like, they're still growing. I'm training them. I have, like, well, then I have other things, like I have my other job, a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on, really. A lot of things to do. Well, yeah, we got a job, then, I mean, I live with my husband and we do our own stuff. It's not that I live with my mom and she does my laundry and everything. Nope. Like, house things. Obviously, sometimes I meet with friends. Or, like, actually today I have a call with a friend. We have a call every 6 weeks to update each other. It's a lot of things, so that's why I'm talking about mental healthcare and managing my own energy. It's important. It is important. I ended up doing the between, like, just like whatever, instead of doing it properly. I hope it will look fine. Instead of using the light table, again, because it's very sketch-like, it's fine, because even if we have to draw it again, like clean up, I will have to redo it anyway. Oh, it is relaxing for me to do. Okay. I'm also into studying sustainability things, but that's again something fun for me. Oh, I can introduce something. If you're, I don't know if you're interested. Basically, to become more sustainable, like one of our values of our studio is about like caring about the environment, like taking decisions, but then checking like what's the impact of this in the world later. And I'm learning about that. I'm practicing by myself. Okay. For the face, I will definitely use the light table though. Actually, it should be a bit closer even. No, it's fine. This is fine. This is fine. What was I saying? Yeah, about the sustainability thing. So it's one of our values, and I'm practicing it myself first. And basically, one of the top things I can do is reducing my consumption, finishing the things that I already bought. So it's a lot is not about like changing everything in my house so it's more sustainable, like finish using these things first, checking the options around first and research before like purchasing. Oh, the new thing is this one. No, see like what are the options and then consider what you get. Are you streaming on other platforms? Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time right now. That's why I'm talking about things that maybe didn't seem related to the chat, because they're in different chats. I'm seeing everything together in one screen actually. So yeah, like usually my sustainability things are not, I'm not like purchasing new products in many cases before I do a lot of research or I ask other people and so on, especially also because I'm doing this on a budget. But lately I did finish my floss, which is plastic, like it comes in plastic that you take it out and then you have the box which is plastic, and inside the thread is plastic, and I'm like, there has to be a better way to do that. And I'm finally trading this. I found this, it's a self-present sort of, I don't know if it will focus, but basically it's like little bottle, and inside we have a silk thread, and you can not only, I got it from a shop that they give it to me, like the packaging, it comes from Japan. The packaging is, so it's local. The packaging was like in recycled paper, and then the bottle is glass, so there's no plastic at all. The still has been treated to be able to use it as floss. There's no difference whatsoever, the feeling and so on, there's no difference on using the plastic one, but this is biodegradable, like the inside thing. And you can buy then refills, so I don't have to buy glass tubes all the time. And it's so cute, it's so good. It is not sponsored, I'm just sharing things I like. So, I don't know. Sometimes there's alternatives, and if you look for them. I'm thinking about possibly making a YouTube channel again. Ooh, nice. I'm not sure though. I did not really like attention, but maybe it could benefit from it. I mean, it's very important that when you make an account in a social media and you want to use it as like publicly to share your things, like have your goal. Something just happened. Oh, Jonas, thank you for following. Thank you. Welcome. So if you create an account somewhere and you want to use it publicly, like have a goal for it. Like, okay, is this to attract audience, like new people? Is this to help like see myself how to grow? It's this to give myself accountability to post every week? Like, what's the main reason why you're doing that? Knowing that will help you a lot in not getting caught up into it's like comparing to each other as much, or like changing the content up and letting that stress you. Like, if you have a reason why do you have that account, it's just so helpful. Like, that's actually something I've been working on lately. Like, I had a lot of accounts, a lot. We're talking like Deminar, Twitter, LinkedIn, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We have Upwork. We have so many accounts related to this studio, and more or less I have a theme on everyone, but what I did is like simplify. Okay, these accounts, like these various accounts, are for sharing resources. These accounts are like portfolio. These accounts are for like networking. Like, it's very clear, and it helps a lot, takes a lot of pressure from yourself, and saying like, okay, does this account make sense? It's like serving anything. And if my rant helps, but and again, welcome. Sorry, but I have to go. Time to sleep. Have a good stream and good day. Bye bye, Jonas. Thank you for joining and being around. It was nice to have you. Azure says, floss in a glass bottle also looks really cool. Doesn't it? It looks so nice. I mean, just a second. Like, I will not show the brand, so I'll put my finger there, because it's not my goal to criticize one brand specifically or anything, but please, this looks so much cooler, and you see clearly what's left. And then in the top, I don't know if you can see, but it has the thing where you take out the thread and like cut it, so it's exactly the same. Like, it's not, some sustainable items sometimes are more like, it asks you to do more. They're not as convenient. That's why the other things became a thing, right? Because they were more convenient many times, not just cheaper material or anything. But like, for example, I'll talk about feminine hygiene right now, so if you're sensitive to that, like, feel free to like dismiss me for 2 minutes. But basically, with like feminine hygiene, like with your period, you have like the plastic pads. That's the only thing I knew it existed for years, but then I discovered there's cloth ones that you then put to wash, and there's a way to have them not stain. Like, you put them into cold water and then put them into laundry machine, and it requires a bit more work, because it's not like open something, you use it, you throw it away. It's very easy, it's very convenient. It asks you more work to do if you have to use it, put it in a, like, soak it into cold water, like pile them up, and then you wash them. It's not a lot, but it still asks you to do something. But these options, like, there's many options like this. It didn't take more time. I have to, like, actually I ordered it, so I didn't even have to go to the shop to get it. I'd rather go to the shop to get it if possible, because, you know, less contamination and, like, you know, fossil fuels and so on. But in terms of the product itself, it just, once you have it, it's the same. It's, you cut it and that's it, and then you have the refill, you open the thing, you put it inside. It's so easy. I'm so happy for that, like, to have such a convenient option, because it means that it's more likely that I will stick for it, and then people who also tries it, it's likely that they will stick to it, and then that helps also the price go down. Mario, give a good advice. You could easily be a great counselor. Could I? Thank you, Ramon. Thank you very much. Oh, this bundle is looking nice, by the way. Let's go back to animation. So always feel free to bring topics. I mean, I'm super interested in the sustainability thing, so if you're a regular, you will not be surprised that suddenly I get in a green mind, like, we could do this, we could do that, or like I start sharing like this, like, stories of my experience lately, or why am I doing this, why do I care. If you're new, like, yeah, that's me. I'm starting to have streamer brain where I'm talking about something and I lose the sentence. Like, what I lose the sentence. Like, why was I talking about this? What was my point? Streamer brain, because I'm talking to you and I'm drawing at the same time, and I've been talking for an hour and a quarter. An hour and a quarter, do you say that in English? Like an hour and 50 minutes. You're welcome, Mar. Yes, posting videos just for the sake of posting videos would not be enough to keep me doing YouTube. I don't know what my goal is. That's fine. Like, see, it's good that I made you think, like, why do you want to post videos? Like, to maybe because it's easier for you to then share them and see a log, like in your Discord, right? Like, to have them all collected. That could be fine. But then it's like, okay, if you do that, like, there's no need for you to keep it like consistent. Like, it's not a marketing channel for you. It's just like a communication tool, right? It's a video hosting tool. So just having that clear will help you so much. So yeah, I'm glad I made you think now. All right, let's prepare the face. So we have to make this fit. So I need to make faces. Okay. And now the blue face like the past face, I'll also give it a bit of a turn. It's tricky. This is very tricky. Because if I don't position well the light table, it will look terrible, basically. Okay, I believe this is the position. Now let me see with that. You will see a lot of lines right now. It will, oh my god, it looks so terrible in the small screen. But I know what's going on. So hold a second. Don't look if it causes you distress to see this. Okay, so I can see that this is too low. Okay. Yeah, this is more often in between. Okay. Now I can trust it. Yeah, face. I'll take a tiny break. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. I'll be back. Don't worry. Maybe to meet other creators. Yeah, I have been posting on listed video to communicate. Yeah. Mari, I admire you. Have a lot of knowledge and like to share it. You have a wonderful heart. Oh, thank you. I mean, I'm very selfish with these live streams, and I will not hide it. I'm very selfish. One, I feel alone sometimes, and I like creating things and have people around me. I would like to be an animator in an office, right? To have people around talking. I also like, honestly, talk about myself. I like it gives me energy to be able to share about myself. It's good for me. So I like the attention. So that's why it's selfish. So of course, it's also good for you, because otherwise you wouldn't be here, right? So someone is interested on hearing from me, or being around, or just lurking around when listen to someone talk to, they like the art. So of course, like, you also see a benefit, that's why you're here. But I'm very selfish about this. There's also the thing that if I share my work, some people may be interested in it and may be able to help, whether it's like maybe financially with the goals that we set, monthly, or maybe it's through sharing it to someone else. So I do have selfish reasons to do this as well. Like even with the interviews, I like sharing. Like it's fine. It's fine. I share it, the knowledge, and then other people can learn from it. Yeah, but the main reason is to network myself, like to learn. Like when I do an interview, I make myself learn from others. Like because I need to ask someone for an interview, I need to see what are they doing, how are they working on that, what topic could we do together. So I force myself to network, right? So it's good for me in introvert, like because I'm usually choosing people that I'd like to learn from, or people that I would like to work with them, or both. So I'm very selfish about this, and I don't mind sharing it, but because then you also get the benefit of, because I went out and I asked these people to be interviewed, then some people get the benefit of knowing about them as well, and people who's interviewed, they also get some benefits, whether it's that they actually also like sharing, that they may like the attention, then they want to talk to me as well. Like we're all selfish in that, and it works. Because everyone gets something about it. So yeah. Introvert. Wait. Okay. Let me stop. Like I see very interesting topics in the chat right now, but I'll be back. I'll take a very very short break. Give me less than 5 minutes, and you'll have me here again. Okay, so we're back. Hello, in case you're new here, we have some people coming in and out. My name is Mar, I do animation. I'm living in Japan, and today we're working on some original, and I'll keep talking with the chat. We were talking about, we were talking about sustainability, and also being, like, simplifying project. I'm working on a lot of projects right now at the same time. Related to my studio, related to other things in my life, my other job, whatever it is. And let's keep talking. So I saw some things that are interesting in the chat. Adrian said, I don't know if you have heard about the minimalist style of living. I know many people is kind of extreme with it, like extreme with minimalism, but it's a lifestyle that is taking this eco mind in practice. That's true. I've actually just started studying it, if that makes sense, recently, like early this year, and I'm actually into it. I'm into it in the sense not to like take all the possessions from my house, or just having only the bare minimum I need to live as a human, you know. But I like the sense of being much more conscious about what I purchase. Like, okay, do I need all these many things? Can I simplify these? Like, I ask myself more questions before purchasing something. Like, do I actually need this? Like, how will this fit my life? So yeah, absolutely, like an eco point of view inside minimalism. So it's like sort of a mix, alright? Like, I'm not an extreme at all in that sense, because it's different from each person. Like, maybe what I need is having 3 skirts, and other people will be like, just one is fine, or like, no, I need 5 because one for every day of the week. You know, like, everyone will have their different point, and I'm finding mine lately. I easily get obsessed about it. I'm trying to like get more things out from my house, but then actually, okay, these are things that I actually need, or I know I will use, or it's very likely I'll use. This is for emergencies, like real emergencies. Like, okay, if there's a typhoon, I need more water stored home. That this is not a joke. You need it. It will take space, but you need to have bottles of water at home. Like, that's a thing, right? Or so I easily get obsessed with it and try to extremize, because I'm like that. I'm very all in when I find something that I like and I'm interested, and I need to stop myself. But it's working well, because I'm also sustainable. I'm interested in the sustainable aspect. I will finish the things I have before buying something new, right? Like, as I was saying, like, before I got this little guy, I researched other options. Meanwhile, I was using these guys, the plastic version of floss. You know what I'm doing, before getting it. Okay, like, this is my budget. I cannot just buy all the alternatives right now, because sometimes they're more expensive than the pollutant version, or like less sustainable version that I have access to. So yeah, that was a long answer. Get some writing done. What are you talking? Muzzle. Adrian asks, introvert or extrovert? Myself, yeah, I think it's quite obvious. Quite the extrovert. That said, I've lost a lot of it. Like, I used to be the friend with like, okay, birthday party, 20 people home, and yoo-hoo. Not like drinking party style. Honestly, I've never drank alcohol much and so on, but it was like going to conventions, cosplay, get all the pictures, and be super proud of it. I don't have lots of shame in that, but then I'm losing it as living in Japan and working from home. I'm getting more quiet. Like, if I have to go shop something, I don't like having to think, oh my god, I have to make a phone call. Ugh. I do have introvert aspects, and it's not that I like any interaction, and I thrive in anything. And if I'm in a call with my mom, maybe after 1 hour I get tired, and that's it. But in general, yeah, I'm quite an extrovert, especially in talking about these topics that I feel so passionate about. Muzzle is an introvert, I see. Yeah, from what I know from Muzzle Flash, I would also have guessed that from talking with them in Discord and so on. I mean, it's not clear. Like, depending on the situations, it changes. Depending on your life season, it changes. Not like you're always a pure extrovert or introvert. That's just a simple way to give a category to your social tendency, you know. And in case anyone was wondering, there's no one better than the other. It's just how you communicate and how you are most comfortable, and it's fine. If you want to share, like, where do you identify yourself the most this season, you can share about that. We can talk about that. I like taking personality tests on that type of person. If no, then let me catch up with the chat. Oh, there's a lot. We used to have an old trailer years ago. Blah blah blah. It was a great one. One of those new modern. Hey Zionist, nice to have you around. How are you? How's it going? Do you have anything nice to share from this week? Okay, we have to move it to that side, to the left. I'm a bit of a hoarder. I was cleaning out my room today and didn't throw very much away at all. I keep a bunch of old calendars. That's fine. Like there's different ways to do things. That's fine. We're also on different seasons. Maybe at some point you're like, I'm tired of all this, and you do like spend 1 week and clean everything up, and that's it. That's fine. Just like I don't have much space, and I'm seeing more and more value in owning less and simplify things in general. It's more like simplify, not into being minimal. And that's my season in my life right now as well, especially with a sustainable view. I've always had an eye on sustainability, but now it's even more clear than before, because I'm studying more about it. I'm starting the company finally, and everything related. Just a bit here. I've been meaning to get some writing done. That's what I meant to say. I see. Good luck with that. If you have to leave, that's fine. I force no one. There's no hair. I see. Oh no. Let me see. Let me fix something. So hair. I guess this is it. Also, we need to add the eye. Shining eye thing. Dun dun. I'm not doing it super accurate right now, but because the eye shining things also blink and go blah, it's fine. I do admire minimalism. It's not easy, I'll tell you that. I mean, it depends. It makes things easier, but it's difficult to start. I'll say that. And I don't consider myself totally to be it, but I'm more like intentional about my possessions. Let's say that. Hey Nate. Let me catch up again. Absolutely, is different for each one, and everyone should adapt it accordingly to their own needs and desires. Adrian, for me, being minimalist is about dealing with social media and internet. Ooh, interesting. That's also a very, very good point. Like, minimalist is not always about physical possessions, but actually how you organize your digital life, your social life. It can be into many aspects. Some friends call me Amish. I just look at them. Many people surprise when I tell them I don't have Instagram or Facebook. Yeah, that happens. Like, it's difficult to understand, because in some aspects and within different groups, it's acting different than what is considered the norm in any social group or community. It sparks some interest, or even sometimes like rejection or like surprise at very least. I do admire minimalism. Nate, hey, I love the channel. I just wanted to say I'm really admiring your amazing line work and animations. Oh, thank you very much. It means a lot. Oh, I mean, let me put this a bit for you. So I cannot move things because I'm looking at the light table, but basically we're animating him now. So we have a very slow motion animation from here to there. That's what we're doing today. I'm not doing something that's especially difficult. I'm doing something that I enjoy, which is drawing this character, and because we already have like the keyframe, it was easy for me to create the rest. easy. I mean, it took me an hour and a half, but you know, I can chat easily when I'm doing this. So thank you, Nate. Nate Williams. Masa says the conversations have been good this stream. Thank you. I'm glad. I mean, I love this topic, so that must be seen as well. Like, I love minimalism topics, like especially in the sustainable and very open, in a very open conversation type, like accepting other ways of doing things anytime, and accepting that people is in different parts in their journeys, in total different journeys, so that's fine. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. Azure says, Adriana used to have Facebook and Instagram, but I deleted them because it was too stressful. What I have for Instagram is I have a timer. So Facebook, I don't have the app in my phone directly, I just have the account. Like many things, what I do is I add a timer, so I can choose to extend the timer if I reach it. But it's like a reminder, like, hey, you spend this much time today in this, do you want to continue, sort of thing, right? Like, so for example, in the weekdays I have like a 15-minute or like 30-minute time on Instagram, so it's enough for me. Like, if I need to actually post something, I have time enough, and I need to check if anyone interacted, because I like having an account there, because actually clients found us there, so it's a portfolio. It's important for the business, but when it comes to my own rest, like, I don't want to spend all my rest time scrolling. So I have the timer, and that helps me go through that. And then in the weekend, for example, if I don't mind spending more time looking for, I don't know, maybe I will check fan arts because I feel like looking everything. Like, I finished one anime and I want more of it, and then I check fan arts, and I spend more than an hour, and I just put the timer up because it's my decision. But that's something that helped, because yeah, social media is very powerful, very powerful. It can be a great tool, but it can also cause a lot of, like, a great tool in good ways and a bad tool in other ways. Like, can be very stressful. It can be like, it can cause lots of like anxiety in terms of like comparing yourself to others. It can cause like that you get distracted, like it's very distracting. Like, it's nice for you, but it's distracting, and you don't want to spend that much time, or that time a day you don't want to be there, so you have to be careful with that. Like, I found interesting, like, I found teammates there. I brought me, for example, many joy, but I also noticed how addicted I got at some seasons. So it's a good point. I haven't used them, never, and even my mom and my dad are proficient in those things than me. That's fine. That's fun. Yeah, social media can consume your soul. You need to be aware of its powers. I can't say it's good or bad, but it does have potential for harm. That's for sure. No one can deny that. Okay. In betweening hair. In this case, doing some sort of more clear in between is fine. Or wait. Because hair works differently. Hair is special. Works in these waves. Its secondary animation is attached to the head. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, really? We had such interesting topics. I'm so glad we could talk about this, because there are things that are very important to me. But then, of course, I cannot talk about this all day, all long, because with, I don't know, like my husband or my family or friends, like, they may get tired about it. So I'm nice that somehow I brought the subject up and we had such a conversation. I'm glad to see other other people having their own way to be a minimalist. Other people, I just be like, hey, I'm a hoarder, and that's it. That's fine. So very glad to have this conversation. That's another thing that I like from the live streams and sharing my work, is that it gives me an opportunity to be an influencer. And although I should never claim that I'm right about this thing, there are some matters to me, like for example sustainability, environment, or like art subject, that I feel that should be shared more often to help people just spark their idea, like, hey, there's other ways to think about that. Okay. And I liked having this opportunity, and I don't take it for granted. At the same time, obviously anyone who listens to me, they can decide to actually listen and do something about it or not, and that's completely about them. But it's some sort of power that I know I somehow have, because even if I'm talking to you, you're there, you're chatting. The one that's being seen and most heard in between the 8 11 people that were right now live, the one with more influence is most likely myself, just because I'm in video. And that has more power on making people think and so on, and I don't want to take it for granted. That's why I put so much importance also in our stories, like it has messages, it matters. Okay, it has an influence, and it's something we need to think about. I can't see clearly. I see, so it's too. I see. So his hair is actually nothing. And it goes until here, I guess. In this case, I'll do an exact in between. I think it's what will fit best. So many cool images. I have to limit my time on that. Yeah, Pinterest, like any social media with like endless feed, like before, like endless feed, I think Pinterest was the first before even Facebook or Google Images. I don't know, like now it's endless feed everywhere, but that's the thing. That's why having some sort of timer or rule or whatever is helpful if you want to be mindful about that. Otherwise, that's it. You want to spend time there, then do so. They want you to be there. But you're right, create content in Pinterest. Like Pinterest is lovely for resources as well, to create your own board and so on. I used to like store there, like, okay, like backgrounds or artists I like or types of painting. It was very useful when I was doing illustration. Brings good memories. Okay, so now I need to move the character again to do the neck. So let me hide this. I'll move that. We're almost done. We're almost done with what I wanted to do. And then we'll have this character. Okay, and now we'll do the neck. Like this clothing area here. Oh, I did the hair in the same layer? Oh, that will be annoying later. What I was consuming my time now are streaming, like Netflix and YouTube, well as being my best and evil friend, like Pinterest too. Yeah, of course, like streaming, what we're doing now is also something, right? Like it can help you sometimes, like a series, watching some series online, or a streamer, like being on someone else's stream. It can help me either like in the morning, it may help me get started within the day, but then in midday it's like, okay, it's lagging me out, I can't focus. I cannot work as efficiently as I could, or in the night it helps me keep going when I really need, like I have a deadline and I just keep working on it. So I do see what you mean. Again, it's timing, it's the measure of it. No. It's completely wrong. Why? See, the light table was not what put. I should have checked the neck. The neck and that shoulder are the actual case. To position this. That's better. I'm getting tired, to be honest. I need to finish this and go. 2 hours of stream, wow, that got much longer than I thought it would. But it's been a good conversation. I don't think I'll do a surprise stream tomorrow, but remember, next week we have an interview. We have an interview with an animator, and we'll do it on Twitch and on YouTube, so do follow us or subscribe or whatever it's called in the platform you're watching, so you get a notification. The interview has not been scheduled because we just decided the topic, so I haven't created the thing, but it will be there. Goodbye, Ramon. Oh wow, Restream, like my application says, congratulations, you've received 100 messages today in the chat. Amazing, thank you everyone. See? How entertaining. And it's been good quality as well. It's been good quality chat today. Very good quality. Yeah, it's been almost 2 hours today. But you know that I like finishing, like, if I can. So then I don't have to go back and... Because now we're just missing the neck, for example. And then I don't have to worry about this guy for a while. Not like, oh, I just have this little piece. But then I do need to rest. If you see me online, push me out, because I'll need to. Maybe I should eat something. I haven't been eating a lot today. What I've eaten was nice and nutritious, so it's not that I'm fat, don't worry. But my hunger was not like very high today. Mara, nice to be on time today, and thanks as always to share. Thanks to you. It's been very nice to have you all. Really, I mean it. I've been, as I was saying, I've had a very difficult week. Lots of energy and time taken with like some surprises, some good, some not as good, and I really needed this time to just share my thoughts, not specifically ideas, specific stories of things that happened, but just like talk with people or things that we care about, draw something I really enjoy, which by the way should be on now. Let's see. So oh, and what is that black line? This thing on the neck is annoying me. Is it here? Yes, it is there. Body? Nope. Body copy. Clothes? Nope. Hair? Hair? What is there? Ugly. That's it. So there's C3. Let me do something, a moment. There's C3, and then we should have 303 effects. Okay, so this goes all together, and we'll have it in color purple because it's the flashback, it's special, okay? Then number 1, we'll have this effects, the full thing, we'll have it here. and this will be called 1, and then we can put it. Give me a moment, I'm focused. I'll check the chat in a while, in a moment. Something happened though. Oh, there Richie. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. We're finishing this flashback animation. I'm just repositioning a bit some of the frames, and I think we'll see everything together soon. Like we'll see the full animation together to see what we created today on stream. We've been on for a couple hours. I mean, maybe you know everything I'm saying. You were lurking around. Animation. You just wanted to say you're talented as and keep grinding. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll take it well as a compliment as it is. Let's see. It is a bit difficult. Because we have the full 35 seconds of animation in, like the full storyboard is in one file, so it's very difficult to move things around. But then it's beautiful, and we can just play it and just see the full thing. Just give me a moment. There you go. And there you go. And then here I want to timeline, good. So this is helpful. So now what we have is this will take out the. And why do I see everything so? What happened to the opacity? Do you have like the opacity low or something? Oh, this is fine, right? And this is transparent. Why? What did happen to number 1? Did it just disappear? Hello? The layers are visible. If we just make it disappear. Where did Wendel go? Please tell me we didn't lost it. Whee! Let's do something. Let's do save as version 6. I'll try to find it, and in the prior version we should have it. So where did he go? Oh! No, it's not it. Maybe something, I don't know, maybe something is not visible. What is this thing? But this just means it was in the table, in the light table. What did happen to number 1? Like this is just the flowers. This is fine. See? Wind, flower, flower. Okay, fine. So it's not here. Is it here? No, there's nothing there. Actually, you can delete this. This is number 2 we just finished, most likely. Because I see that I'm missing parts, actually. What happened to number 1? It just disappeared. Oh wait, it did happen again. It appeared again. Okay, it's back. I have no idea what happened, but it's back. And I realized that we should add a bit of more color here, otherwise it will appear to our eyes as there's a mistake, and we don't want that. So this is back, and there's then the other armor in his back, and then this is color, Let's not rush it, let's do it well. Chicky. I'm a bit tired right now, I think we can notice. Anyway, if anyone's new, ask me around, it's fine. I'm an animator that created a studio. I also do comic. I created a studio here in Japan, and we're doing original art today instead of commissioned. That line was very random. Computers are funny. Computers are very funny. Yes, and by the way, if anyone is confused, we're streaming this on YouTube and on Twitch at the same time. I'm running out of water, that's a sign that we should be finishing. And we were about to before computers started being so funny. Okay. So here's the thing. We can put a bit more higher opacity here. It's fine. So it's like neon colors. It's amazing. So it's the flashback part. When I put the full animation now, don't be scared because we have this like storyboard shots still in some cases. Okay, so it's fine. Don't think about that. And yeah. So, but some other parts are almost finished as well. Like this, sort of finished. Well, we have him almost finished. We still need the wind and the flowers. But for today, that's it. Okay, let's see everything. Whoa, we didn't lose him. We didn't lose him. How nice is that? All right. Let's play this with music. So you should be able to hear the song, so beware. The volume shouldn't be super high or anything, just saying. Wait, why do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I have 6 tags, 7 tags. Okay, anyway. Oh, let's see. Oh wait, is the timing correct though? Yeah, I think this will be enough.
Love when I'm with you. The clock ticks down. I'll never own more time with you than now. I'll miss you when you leave. I want you on my way. I'm jealous for these days. I need you to stay. I need you.
Whoa. The ending got lagged. And it didn't, the lip sync didn't work again. Yay. Let's put it again. For anyone new. So we have them separating from the hack.
I need you to stay.
It's not working well. The song is sort of odd.
Stay.
Anyway, she says I need you, and he finishes with to stay. Whoa. Okay, yeah, it's lagging a lot. I think the computer is like me now. It needs a break. This part though, it looked very nice. It looked very, very nice, right?
The clock ticks down.
Yeah, it will be a nice. It's so slight. Like the mouth is opening slightly. The eyes are getting a bit more narrow. The hand is lowering. Yeah, I think we'll need a couple more in-betweens here and here. Even we'll have 2 in-betweens actually here. From 2 to 3. So let me mark it. remember. Dun, dun, that will be nice. This will be 2, 3. Okay, notes for in betweening. Remember this later. I will be so nice, it will look so nice. So maybe we leave that as it is now. We'll work in some other cutting, maybe in some other stream, but another day that I feel tired like today, we'll just do it in between because it's fun and it's beautiful. Nate, really like how it's coming along. So I really like how it's coming along so far. Thank you. And it's looking nice, like, because I know I will not have to clean it up because it's our project, and just like these sketches, it's already enough. It already looks very finished and well. It will not be cleaned up like this here, like this animation to the side, like with full color and everything. It will be like this, but it's enough to explain the story, right? So I can add more details, because the focus is on the animation and the draft itself. And just a little teaser for this one. I don't know why we see something's broken with, yeah, something's broken with the light table, I think. But we didn't lose the character, no, but so something with this, I already feel myself. So, oh dear. What? Let's see what happens now. So you will see me doing the position. Okay, like I was thinking about her, like positioning myself, thinking about the movement. It's me in my room where I am right now. As you see, I have the studios here and my gym is here, my dumbbells and everything. So I was like acting, trying to understand what's the arm position, what looks more natural. I was wearing also a dress like she's wearing, so it will help us. Ta-da! So don't miss the next streams, although the next stream, like for sure, it's a schedule that's happening next week. I still don't know. I may do some like surprise streams on another time before next Wednesday. It's actually likely, and I will not tell anyone. You will just be notified if you follow me on Twitter and YouTube. Like I cannot promise I will remember to put it on Twitter or anything. But next week we have an interview. We have an interview with an animator, and hopefully it will be very fun and interesting. I look forward to talk with him. Maybe later I'll do the schedule, or tomorrow I'll have it scheduled. So yeah, that's it from me. Let me see if there's anything else that is actually important I should have said in these 2 hours of stream. Especially counting things, the dragon, talk about the interview. Recommended me to watch Psychopaths. I think that's all. It just left to thank you everyone very much. We've had such interesting conversations today about the animation, but also about sustainability and minimalism, like some things that I care about. We've drawn this handsome guy, Wendel. Can I say it's handsome if it's my character? I mean, I can do whatever I want. So thank you very much for your likes. Like just liking and follow helps. So thank you very much. It makes my heart warm when you seem to enjoy this time with us, like this time together, and you seem to actually enjoy what I'm creating, like this guy, for example, like this love story. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much as well for people who have contributed financially as well. Like we have like this goal next to us. You can actually contribute anytime if you want to. Like the links are still there, and then you'll see the bar going up. Like I'm talking about this thing. That's of course up to you. About Twitch, now that we're saying goodbye, I may rate you to someone else if I found someone interesting that you may enjoy that's in a similar vibe or creative topic as we do. Oh yeah, I do have someone. I do have someone that I think will stream too, but maybe they're closing up because they've been streaming for like 4 hours or so. But I like her. She has a very nice, good vibes, positive topics. She has a cute cat, and also does art. So maybe you'll enjoy her. And I guess that's it. Thank you very much, everyone, again, and see you hopefully in the next one. Bye bye. And wait, if you're on Twitch, I'll may introduce you to someone nice. There you go.